Regarding the situation, I unblocked my mom, but I will not initiate conversation unless she or my dad texts first. They also made an apology on Facebook to me and scolded my brother for what happened, so at least my extended family is now aware. I might update if something else occurs, but that's all I have for now. Family update, posted on 26th September 2023. I got a call from T. My brother Jay got arrested for stealing my grandpa's truck keys and hitting a street light about 2 miles from their house late last night, 9:25. I will update when I get more details, as I'm going to call my dad about it. Stay tuned. My brother is practically disowned, for better or for worse, so my brother has not adjusted to his new living arrangements well at all. He hasn't gone out to look for work, and yesterday, he was caught trying to break into Grandpa's safe right before he stole the truck. He was driving too fast and accidentally hit the street light. He didn't suffer any injuries, but the truck is possibly totaled, and my grandparents kicked him out too. He now has no home, and my parents have canceled his college fund and are using it to pay for my grandparents to get a new vehicle. Dad told me that he was planning to surprise me with a new vehicle, but that idea was scrapped. I appreciated his offer, but I mentioned that I would have declined it anyway because I have my dependable 2001 Cherokee. My parents have nearly disowned him, and it's incredibly shocking to me since he was never truly rebellious until this week. I think he may be going through a severe mental crisis, and I wouldn't be surprised if his mugshot appears on my local news. I'm not well versed in psychology. I have a degree in mechanical engineering. So I ask, is there anyone with an idea as to why he may be experiencing this? AITA for leaving my mom's birthday dinner early after my cousin insulted me? This is my second Am I the A-hole post, and a semi-follow-up to my first one and my other posts on my account. For those not aware, here's a quick summary. I, 23M, have been gradually reconnecting with my parents, both 54, after I was wrongly accused by my brother, 19M, of stealing from my dad. Since I began interacting with them more, we have all, my brother included, as my parents have undisowned him after I had to vouch for him, stating that running away from your mistakes only makes them worse, started therapy, and I have my school debts paid off. My mom's birthday dinner was last night, and I decided to attend because it was at an expensive restaurant, and they offered to cover the entire cost for me. Free food sounded good to me. Those present were me, my sister, my brother, my parents, my uncle and his wife, mom's side, both mid-40s, and their twins, 19M and 19F. I've always gotten along well with their son, but their daughter, who will be referred to as R, has despised me for as long as I can remember. My dad was pulling out his wallet for his ID so he could get a drink, and R said, in a mocking tone, "Uh-oh," my dad's name. "Hide your wallet, you don't want my name getting in there." I looked at her, flushed with embarrassment, and remarked something like, "Your female best friends have to say that to every guy in your group because of your behavior. She is a known cheater." She became upset and began crying, and my uncle started criticizing me for speaking to his daughter that way, reminding me that I was still on thin ice for what I was falsely accused of. I grew angry, gave him the finger, and exited the restaurant. I called my dad, who said I had nothing to apologize for, but my mom wants me to apologize to maintain peace between her side of the family and ours. My uncle texted me, demanding an apology, and R posted on Instagram about toxic family members. This is where I turn to you again. Reddit, Am I the A-hole? A bit more context about my background. I was punished and neglected from my mid-teenage years until I moved out because of what my brother did to me, which left me with trauma and trust issues towards everyone around me. I'm usually calm, but everyone knows what happened is a very sensitive topic. Mini update, just got off the phone with my aunt, R's mom, and she gave me the most sincere apology I've received in the past month. She mentioned she has dealt with R and my uncle, don't know how, but R took down the post and my uncle sent me a single sorry. Update about my life. Firstly, my mom actually apologized to me for everything, for not taking my side at dinner, for the way I was treated most of my teenage to adult life, and she ended up confronting my uncle and cousin. This happened during a therapy session, before any of us brought anything up. My dad apologized to me and my siblings for everything. My brother is now receiving actual help, as my parents admitted to prioritizing me and my sister before this whole ordeal started when I was 15 and the framing began. He apologized to me for everything and was allowed back into my parents' house, but he has to earn his trust back. I don't really care what he has to do. My contact with him is still going to be very, very limited. Also, in other news, I have a date. We connected on Tinder a little over a week ago, and we hit it off really well. She lives about 15 minutes from my place, and we're meeting at a sushi restaurant before I take her to the movies. She wanted to see Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm hoping it goes well.